We really saw that there was a need to be doing outreaches in the Quadra area because it is a poorer area in Victoria. So we started a number of outreaches. The first one that we started was distribution of food in the Quadra area. So we spent some time trying to figure out what was it that people really needed in that area. And one of the things is that because it's a poorer area, because it's lower income, people needed help financially. And the one thing that we could do is we could help provide groceries. Basically on a Tuesday and a Thursday in the morning, we get food from distributors. We get there at 7:30 in the morning. We've been given a van where we take it to the various distribution places and we collect food that is dated or food that needs to be distributed relatively quickly. And then we take it back to the center. When we get to the center, we have a whole bunch of volunteers. Volunteers from churches, volunteers from the community. We find it's a great way that we've met people. We get a lot of volunteers that actually live in the community and need the food themselves. They help us bag the food. So we make smaller hampers. We make hampers out of bags which we get donated. The distribution starts at 10:30. Usually by about 9:30 in the morning, we've got a line of people waiting outside. Anywhere from 70 to 100 people, and then we get more coming. Sometimes when we get really good food or different food, it's just amazing with word of mouth. The next minute, we've got 300 families that have come and collected food.
Not only do we have distribution of food to the folks in the area that are in need, but we also provide a meal on Sunday afternoon. It starts on Saturday with all the volunteers preparing the food. It's a challenge because we're cooking for 200 to 300 people. The volunteers start arriving around 2:30, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and they're just amazing. I mean, in no time at all, they transform that gymnasium from a cold and empty building into this wonderful, welcoming dinner table. You can go for meals other places in Victoria, but never on a Sunday, and you can't bring children. So we are intentionally reaching families because we are aware of the needs of the kids. We deliberately make the environment friendly and warm and welcoming and respectful in that we serve the meal to the tables. It's a plated meal. During the meal, there's a group that intentionally mingle and move around the tables to build relationships, to get to know the folks that are there. After the meal, there's still lots of work to do. At the end of the day, we're amazed once again at the joy we experience here at Living Edge.
It's wonderful because it's something whereby I give food to someone, or one of the volunteers gives food to somebody, and it's an interaction. It's a time where for a few minutes I can look into their eyes, or someone can look into their eyes, and you can connect with them, ask them how they're doing, and then you give them a bag of groceries. In that moment, they know that you care for them. You know that in that moment you're just spending those few seconds with them. I wanted to be involved in something whereby you are meeting people's needs, where you are connecting with people. And that's what we did, is we started a number of outreaches, and they are based on meeting the physical needs of people, but then in amongst that, we also care for people. We build relationship, we become friends, we get to know them, we get to know their families. And some of us have been to court with a number of the families there when they need support and they need help. I got some families approaching me, and they really wanted to keep their kids off the streets because they were having a problem with violence. So we started an outreach or a project for indoor floor hockey and a number of other youth activities. And we found this was a great way to reach them, and it kept them occupied some of the evenings and even during the day when they were on holiday. This is Living Edge, and due to the fact that there's such a huge need, we need financial support in order to keep this thing going. And we would love for you to be a part of that. If you can help us in any way, could you contact us? Thank you.